the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. Last night, went to see Up in the Air with George Clooney and a bunch of other people, and Jason Bateman, and then still more other people. It just might have been the best movie I've seen this year. There's a lot of me in George Clooney's character, collecting miles and different rewards from different rewards programs and being loyal to those rewards programs, and you know, to hell with your family, it's more important to see how many miles you can get and so on. And if I flew a lot and I could get 10 million miles, I would totally do it. So I say go out and see Up in the Air. It's entertaining in the sense that it's not that it's not formulaic, but it's not predictable. You know something's going to happen, but you're not sure what until it happens. And really, for a major motion picture, that's about as good as it gets these days, unless you're seeing as good as it gets. So that was fun. Afterward, we went to Cheesecake Factory, and the service was really good, which is pretty unusual. The service is never horrible at Cheesecake Factory, but it's never amazing either. But last night they refilled the bread before I even could think about it, and I refilled my soda 2 times, and I usually never turn down a refill of bread because I can take it home, but they had already refilled it once, and I just like, oh, I guess that's enough. But now, like right now, I regret it. I wish that I had taken another refill because, I could have taken that bread home. And then I could be eating it right now. Like, I don't have enough to eat already. I finally finished the potato salad my grandparents gave me when I went to Napa last weekend for Christmas. At least it's from this year. And I have to go to the store and buy milk. It's all very exciting. Other than that, it was a pretty slow news day. I had to work. It was very busy at Yahoo yesterday. Very newsworthy day, I guess. I was editing a lot of stuff for them, and it was kind of neat. There was a blog piece written about the last week's news that Fox News Channel is now the 3rd highest rated cable station in the country. It is the highest rated news station in the country. The only 2 stations that get better rating, cable stations that get better ratings than Fox News Channel, that's the dishwasher, by the way, are ESPN and USA. USA has really come into its own. Fox News Channel, number 3, a little over 2 million viewers. Not that many, really, when you consider there's 300 million people here, but it's very fragmented, the television market, as they say. It's not like before where there were only 3 channels. Now there's, 4,000 channels, plus YouTube, as you know, right now. And CNN dropped a lot, and MSNBC dropped a little. CNN dropped so much that MSNBC overtook it for 2nd place in the ratings, even though it lost viewers. And so the blog was talking about how people were surprised that Fox News Channel's ratings went up after Obama won last year, and I said, no, that's stupid. Of course the ratings went up. Rush Limbaugh rose to prominence when Clinton was president. And now Rush Limbaugh's ratings are up again because Obama's president. People want to listen to the opposite of what's in office when they're listening to the radio. It's the demographic of people that listen to the radio. It's the way they think. Listening to Rush when Bush was president was boring. No one did it. Similarly, Fox News Channel, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm not surprised. And I was making sure the tone of the blog was accurate because, you don't want to reflect this surprise because that's just stupid. But there were a lot of quotes from people explaining why the ratings went up, and so that was nice. So I edit the blog for Yahoo. The blog goes live. Very exciting. I posted it on my Facebook page, not the show's page, but my page. And then about an hour later, I get a package for Yahoo, a front page package. And guess what? It's about that blog piece, and it's like, I've already read that. I don't have to read it again. It's why I say, if they left an editor in charge of each department and had them work all day, instead of having front page editors for 3 hours at a time, then that familiarity would develop. If the shift had changed between those 2 things and the new editor came in, he would have had to reread the entire blog, and he would have noticed that I missed a serial comma. Oops. And I didn't want to have him change it because I already had him change something else. But that's okay. No one will notice. It's not Yahoo style, but at least it's not wrong. It's just not Yahoo style. And considering how busy it was yesterday to get it all done, that's something to be pretty proud of. It was one of the busiest days I've ever had. So anyway, grand scheme of things, lots of stuff going on at Yahoo this week. But if I had been at Yahoo yesterday, the power would have been out. So it's a good thing I was working from home. And now I'm off today, and I'm off tomorrow, and I don't go back to Yahoo until Saturday morning at 7. So I've got 4 days off this week. Today is the 3rd of those 4 days, and it's weird. So I'm going through all my shit in in the closet and stuff, and looking at stuff I haven't touched since I moved in 2 years ago. That's why I had the pack break yesterday of 1999 for Brilliance Baseball. I sold a bunch of stuff and checked out my cards yesterday. I'm actually about $40 away from needing to send another box of cards to them, and I might just fill up a monster box, wrap it up and send it instead of using the flat rate boxes, because I got to do something with these 5,000 count boxes. I only need them when I break cases and then need to hold on to the cards. If I'm not holding on to the cards anymore, I don't need these monster boxes anymore. So luckily most of them are flat, like I haven't put them together yet, but I've still got, 4 or 5 things of cards, so I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. But and in the meantime, it's like I've got the pieces to make about 20 or 30 monster boxes, and they don't take up a lot of space, but when am I going to need them? I don't know, but I guess we'll see. Well, that's all the time we have today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.